So hello, Marta. It was awesome
Hi.
to have a guest like you today. It is awesome to have a guest like you today, right now, I should say. So we're going to be talking about inspiration and elegance, the path to success.
Hi, thank you for invitation. It's a great experience for me, so I'm happy to be here.
So the first question that we have for you is, could you share a bit about yourself and your path to journey?
So it's like interesting story as a school, like talk about myself. So my name is Marta, right? I'm designer and founder of the clothing brand Magenta Sense line. My background is Ukrainian. I want to emphasize this because my identity very directly connects to the brand that I created, right? So before I came to Canada, it was around 10 years ago, I think so, yeah. I had 15 years experience in journalism in Ukraine. Then I came here to Canada and I decided to turn my fashion hobby to the profession. I graduated from George Brown College as the fashion designer. And probably at semester second, I start doing, like some type of accessories that you can add to your total look. You complement your total look. So it was headbands, detachable pockets, it was scarves, everything. Was like how actually brand as a Magenta starts. So after that, I add a little bit corset, and it was like interesting story because it was very successful in that time. But actually, the war was like the breaking period for me.
Understandable, very understandable.
Yeah, when I start doing my business in that type as it is right now. So right, when the war starts, I want to tell you because like this is how was the brand created. So 2022, I was here, of course. My experience, I lost all inspiration to do something, like for creation, for everything. And I decided to go to Ukraine after the second month of the full-scale invasion.
Really? You went to Ukraine?
Yes, I went. So the war starts in February, and I went to Ukraine in April. So honestly, I was expected to see, like that people are struggling from the war, like they full of fear, but it was huge surprise when I came there and I see totally different, like how they have passion to live, how they start working. And if you know that time was all the exports was shut down, right? The hugest mass market as the Zara, H&M, European, they left Ukraine. And the local Ukrainian brands, I started doing their own business, like they experiencing revival. And it was such an inspiration for me. So I was like, came back to Canada and like, why I cannot bring Ukrainian fashion here to Canada and to create something my own with the Ukrainian tradition, with everything, and to do like the business and trying to do the brand here. So this is how create Magenta with the adding sense line. That sense, it's Ukraine is my meaning, right? It's my
Of course,
identity.
it's where you were born.
Yes. So and DNA of the brand, it's we connected Ukrainian old tradition, like specifically embroidery, with the modern clothes. A very interesting thing that all embroidery made in Canada, handmade, and they
Handmade?
handmade. They sent to here to Canada, and we assembly was in the garment. And interesting thing that the oldest lady who's doing handmade for us, she's 87.
87.
Yes,
And she's
doing
all still energetic and
oh my God, she's sending.
power?
We make an order for her every 2 months. And she's so happy to collaborate with us. Like she's going in the village and say, everyone, I have order for Canada. Like she's doing it. She lives in a village in a mountain, deep mountain. So and she's doing it, and it's her work. And I'm very happy that we have like that option to collaborate with authentical, like people who knows how to do it handmade, and we attach it assembly to the garment, to the blazer, to the vest, to everything, and create something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, what you mentioned simply sounds like the basic fact about Ukraine, the power of Ukrainian ladies.
Yes, exactly.
So the second question we have for you, what key principles should someone focus on when building the personal brand, such as the one you just told us?
Like, again, I would tell from my experience, and my experience is to build the Ukrainian brand here in Canada. It's like, it's not the easy way that I choose for myself, right? Because I don't have a lot of variety, right? I have like the small community of Ukrainian people, and I'm building that brand for them. So for me, it's very important, like I can't disconnect my brand from myself, right? So my brand, it's my story. It's my inspiration. So how I feel when I create this brand, right? So I cannot divide it. I cannot say, oh, this is my brand, I'm doing outwear, like for example, a street style or the loungewear. But for example, in this time, I have that emotion that I care about my future, I care about my parents that's still in Ukraine, like I cannot disconnect it because this is how I feel right now and this is what I need right now. I need to promote Ukrainian culture, I need to do anything here in Canada, I have to feel that I'm doing something for my country. So I cannot disconnect this. So my brand, it's me. Probably maybe after 2 years when everything will done, like we will have a victory, I will start doing evening gowns. You never know, right? This is like how I feel. I think this is very important. The second one, connection with the emotional connection with all my customers. So my customer, they are my ambassador of the brand. So if you're buying something from Magenta Sense line, you automatically became the best friend of Magenta Sense line. I know all my customers by their names, and I know what they bought before, and I can suggest what they can buy later. For example, oh, you have vest, next time buy the jacket because you have already vest. Now you can add to your wardrobe, to your closet, for example, the vest, right? Very important to have idea of the brand, right? So
of course, how else can you create anything?
Exactly. So you have to have like authentic idea what I want to show with my brand. What is it? So my idea was that you're Ukrainian, right? Your background is Ukrainian.
Yes.
The traditional Ukrainian clothes we are mostly wear it when we have like festive event. For example, like you're going Sunday to the church, you're wear the embroidery shirt, right? Or you have the wedding or something like that.
Well, there's also a very huge festival on Bloor-Young
Exactly.
Station.
So everyone.
Sorry, Bloor and Jane Station.
Yes, the Bloor Street when they close it, right?
Yes.
So when you have this, but it's just once a year. So when you can show your identity. My idea was that our clothes you can wear it every day. So you can wear it into the work, you can have official meeting, you can have like evening. When you want to show your identity, here you have our brand. Because we're doing casual clothes, like the modern clothes, but with the light touch of embroidery, right? So it's not like very fast. If you don't feel that you're feeling like the superstar that everyone is asking, do you have birthday today? Like when you wear something very fancy. So it's a classic clothes that you can wear it every day. This was my idea. And the second one, the most important thing, that's when I created for Ukrainian people. So if you want to show your identity here in this lifestyle in Canada and beyond, so here's you have the light options how to do it, right? Because a lot of people are very care about that right now. They're going to official event, they're trying to show, they have brooch Ukrainian or whatever. So here's you have one more options how you can show it that you're Ukrainian, right? This is the keys actually what I see in my experience. And one more thing very important. So the half of the year I did actually just online selling, right? I'm trying to promote my business through online. But when before the Christmas starts, a lot of like Christmas market, wherever people start inviting me, and I said okay, I will try to go offline because I don't have actual store for selling. But it's very important for the people who trying to make their business online, not offline.
Everything's going online right now.
Yeah.
Amazon is winning big. It even beat Walmart on the revenue. Amazon and other stores that sell online, that's all going way higher than the stores that you have to go manually.
But you know what? I was so surprised because I got much more sales when I did it offline, when I went offline.
Really?
Yes. You know, like people, they want to talk with you. They want to know who's doing that. You know, like they interesting. They want to talk with you. They want to know what you're feeling. They want you to help them to choose, for example, what is better for them, what is not better for them. They even come to say, oh, hi, we are following you. It's so nice to meet you here. And I start not rejected that and to go whatever, is it pop-up store or it's a market, Christmas market, small, big, I'm always there because the connection, like live connection between people, it's like much more, give you more advantages than online sales.
I really like the connection that you have with your customers.
Yes.
It reminds me of what Sam Walton once said, that the customer is always right. It doesn't fully fit your story, but it does make sense when you say that you're so close to your customers.
Yes.
That you are trying to learn what they want, right?
Of course, for sure. For sure, I follow that. I listen to them. You know, for example, the sizes, right? I want to know what is the size I have, like my customer. It's very important. I want to know because, you know, like we live here in Canada and our like lifestyle impact of what we wear, right? For example, in Ukraine, you can be very easy to go to the office and it's not necessary to follow the dress code, the office dress code. Here is very important. So if I know that, for example, my customer mostly they go to the office but they want to show their identity, so I have to understand that I have to create, for example, some blazers that not very bright with the great color, with the light embroidery, and they will buy it, right? So for me, yes, it's very important. It's not like, again, I want to show their belonging to my brand, that you know, like I'm a designer, of course, I'm the founder, but they create, you know, like the way and direction where is the brand going, because it's very important for me, right? If I would just follow what I need, what I want, I would never sell.
It's very understandable.
Yes.
Another thing that you said earlier that I think it's amazing, that you know your customers' names.
Yes.
A lot of people don't understand how influential that is, because the sound that all of us like to hear the most is our own names. Mm-hmm. Some of the presidents and even greatest businessmen do that.
Yeah.
I believe one of them is named Roosevelt from the past. I'm pretty sure people heard about him. And the second one from today is Bezos, the owner of Amazon.
Yes.
I also heard the story that he also has a huge connection to his, not customers, but to employees.
Oh, yeah.
In that way, he's able to run his huge company in a very good way. We can see how well Amazon is doing. So who knows, maybe your company will one day also be a public company that everybody knows about.
I believe in that, for
and
sure.
People will be angrier when they don't know about you.
Yeah, I believe in that, but I think, you know, like it's very important to show that I appreciate them, you know, like that I appreciate that you're coming to me, you choose me as a designer, you choose me as the brand. And it's important, you know, like because I want that, it's not about treating them like super fancy, but it's appreciation, just the regular to the human being, you know, like relationship between people. And it's nice because I know them, some of them really, actually they became my friends. I want to tell you the story when, for example, I had that officially brand presenting in July. So there was a lot of people. I made like the event. It was 70 guests, and two girls. They were buying the blazers, and what is your name? They said we just came here to Canada, and after a few months, I was looking for the models. I did my first lookbook and I was looking for the models, and they text me, oh, can we be the models, but we don't have like professional background.
I have approximately 4 to 5 models in my connection, so you can ask me sometime.
Yes.
One standing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, like, and they, I said, sure, okay, we can do it for free. I said, of course, it's perfect perfect for me. I will save money. And right now they're my brand face. Like they're ambassador, they're in a banner, they're like almost all our advertising, they're like there, you know, like, and it's amazing because like seriously they became my friends, right? Every time when we were doing the fashion show, I call them, hey models, we have fashion show today. So this is like how the connection created, right? Networking.
Of course. So our next question, can you tell us more about the upcoming event and what makes it special?
The first thing that what makes it special, because it was my big dream as a designer, right? I'm here for a long time, for 10 years. And I heard that we have like the Fashion Art Toronto, or the fashion show, right? Like Fashion Week, let's call it like that, in the city. But we don't have here like the Ukrainian fashion weekday, whatever, call it.
Do you know about Vyshyvanka?
I know, but I never have been there, but as I see the difference between our fashion show and that Vyshyvanka, they mostly showing, they doing runaway with the embroidery, right? With the embroidery clothes.
Okay.
So our idea, it's going to be Ukrainian Fashion Day, April 27th. So our idea is to gather all Ukrainian designers, doesn't matter what you are doing, on the one runway. So for now we have like 10 very talented confirmed designers from here, that they're Ukrainian, but here based in Canada.
11 counting you.
Yes. They're doing from the street style to the evening gowns. Someone doing the shoes, doing what the Ukrainian traditional, of course, like traditional clothes. You know, like we try to gather everyone. It was difficult. We start working on that project probably from the last year, November, I think so, because you know, like we trying to ask, you know, that a lot of talented people, but mostly they are not showcase them, right? They like, I don't have money, whatever. Like, of course, if you want to show you in a fashion show, you have to pay money for that, right?
Yes.
And the first thing that they ask us, oh, how much it will cost? It's for free. They're really, what happened? Like, how come in Canada it's for free? So we want to do it like to give them opportunity. You have the podium, you have the audience, show it. We give you the opportunity to show it. Also, we will have a lot of vendors that connected to the fashion. It can be, it's not just clothes, it's underwear, it's accessories and jewelry, everything that's possible and impossible, handmade, bought, bring from Canada, from Ukraine, wherever they will be. We have a lot of sponsors that I'm very happy that they already join us and support us. It will be the huge day, I think.
I can imagine what you just described.
Yes.
Most of what I like that you're saying is that a lot of your fashion is handmade.
Yeah.
And it's very amazing these days because handmade stuff is not so often right now. It's quite rare, at least from what I heard.
Yes.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
And what you're telling me about your brand is it's also very special in many ways.
Yeah, we have actually, you know, like we have one designer that she's making her first collection. It was her like the premiere debut, you know, like on the podium, special for us. And she's very excited, and I'm very excited because, you know, like no one gave me that opportunity. Hey, come on, do your first collection, and we are give you opportunity to show it, right? So for me, I feel that you know, like that I can help someone to show their talent. So the day looks like we will have two parts of the program. It's going to be daytime and nighttime. Daytime, we will have a lot of musicians. So we give the opportunity for the Ukrainian newcomers, actually, that talented people to showcase
a lot of them,
and we have like the full program from morning till evening with the musician. It's going to be the kids fashion show. There is the very beautiful Ukrainian modeling school with the kids from 6, I think the youngest one is 4, the
Whoa.
Oldest one's 13, and they will do fashion show for us as well. Almost every designer, they're creating some looks for kids collection, so it's going to be like the full kids fashion show. After 5 till 11, it will be night, it's going to be evening program. It mostly like highlight was that 10 designers. Again, was the break for music, and with we will represent our sponsors, we will show them, we will give them opportunity on the stage to talk about their businesses. And one more thing that we're going to do here, Ukrainian Fashion Day, it's a cultural event, but it is also a social event. So we have that social thread there. The part of the money that we're going to fundraise, and we will have a lottery for donation. Some of the designers, they donate the clothes. So when you can win the designer's clothes if you donate money, and that money we will send to Ukraine. We connected with the Heritage Foundation, and we help them to to fundraise the money for the pickup truck for the army.
That is great because
yes. So we hope that
it's not only helping young people; it's helping pretty much all of Ukraine.
Yes.
From what you're saying.
And it's gonna be like like just $10 you donate. And you have options. You will help first of all, and the second one you can win the designer's clothes. At evening we have like 300 seats, and during the day I believe that we will have like 1,000 people that are going out and coming. Like we want to see a lot of people. This is why we start that process. Like that prepare the project from the last year, because it's a lot of work. For now, we have like 156 participants.
That's still good.
It's a lot. It's just for now, and we have already like 2 months. So we are waiting. I'm inviting all vendors. I'm inviting sponsors still, because every time we need something more and more. Because we start we want to do it.
Are people here invited?
Of course, sure. We start, we just want to do it, but like how to start to do it. Yes, we have some experience to make some events, but we didn't have experience to do it like the huge event. It's not now, I'm not even call it as the event, because event for me is like when you gather 100 people is something more bigger. And I want as more people to come, and we would like to do it as annual, like to do it every year. And right now I understand that we have like Ukrainian Fashion Day, but that day it's not enough already. So for next year, we will do Ukrainian Fashion Weekend. We will start from weekend and then maybe the week or whatever. We have like the huge team that's seriously very talented. They are working like on the initiative right now. So it's organizer Inessa. We have like musical producer Yana. She's gathered all the musicians. We have the Olena, who's doing incredible official Instagram page. So follow please our page.
We will.
Yeah, we
I'm
have.
sure we already do, but
a lot of exciting news coming. So, and I believe that maybe in the mid of the March we will start selling the tickets.
Okay.
I believe so. We are on that stage when we are like finishing the program, and I want to start it yet. Probably maybe mid of the March, 15th of the March, we will start selling the tickets. Yeah.
Our next question: what advice would you give to ladies and gentlemen who are striving for success today?
It's very difficult to say about success, because you and me probably have different, we consider the success in it. Yes, it's just, if we're talking about the goals, right? So, of course, what I would say, don't worry to make mistake. Don't afraid to make mistake. Never, never stop acting. You have to do it, because when you're trying to find the perfect moment, perfect time to something, that perfect moment never happened. Never happened. There's
no such a thing as perfect.
No, yeah, exactly. So you have to move. You have to move, and all the time. Sometimes people are making me a lot of advice. They're giving, do this one, do this one, do this one. But I'm the person, I'm in love to make mistake. Because my mistake is my experience. And I know, because if I would do that, someone advised me, and then I'm like, why I listen to that? I would do this one. And this is my responsibility, that I'm doing something, and it's my mistake, and I know, okay, I had that experience, it works with me.
Do you agree with what some people say, that people learn more from their failures than from their success?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. And I'm from that type of the people that I like to make mistakes, and my mistakes make me stronger, and like never stop me, because I know, okay, this is like you are not scared of them. You don't have fear to go.
You shouldn't do.
Exactly. One more thing that to have a patience to yourself. Don't push yourself to have result right now. Sometimes like people I want money right now. I sell it. I want it right now.
I see. I know a lot of those types.
It's not happened right. Like like it's like the tree is growing. He needs to wait, right? When you have apple or whatever. So be patient, because that impatient it always stop you to that point to go to the end.
Very understandable.
Yes, and sometimes you need 1 year to get to that goal. Sometimes you need maybe 3 months. Someone needs 2 years, and the result never happened right. It's okay to wait. It's okay to to wait and understand. Okay, I just need time. It's okay for me to need time.
Well, we are on digital marketing right now,
Yes.
and I wish to share that it took the greatest YouTuber right now, Mr. Beast. I'm pretty sure everybody heard of him. It took him more than 11 years to get to where he is right now. So that's your patience.
You know what? I don't know, like if you see the Demi Moore, her last speech when she got the nominees of the last movie, and it was an incredible speech of her. She said like have experience in the movies like 40 years, right? And this is my first the nominees, right? And she said like before they tell me that I'm like the popcorn movie actress, right? And right now, so like imagine if she would stop like after that someone tell her. So she's moving, she's okay. I will have like right now she's like the most wanted actress of that. So how did the movie called? If you forgot, me too. Yeah, but like this is actually was very motivated. Like stop, just stop. Don't press yourself. No pressure. Like you have to understand. To have connection, your connection. It's supposed to be people that motivate you and support you. It's very important. Like because when you have like people that not support you, and all the time, like adding you the seed that what you're doing not worth it, or it's not good. Like, I was working in Canada Goose for 3 years, full time, before I started my business. And my husband thanks him.
Well, how long did it take you to get to where you are here? How many years?
This is what I was doing it from the college, it's from 2019, but it was like it was Saturday, Sunday.
So 6 years now.
Yes, but full time I'm doing just not even the year. I make the official presentation of the brand in July last year. So when I leave the full-time job and start to do it and actually it was good for me because my husband said, I support you, do it. You can do it.
You can do it. I think that's the best one.
Yes, because if he would said like continue during the weekend, I would never get what I have, right?
So our next question is, how does fashion shape confidence and influence success in business and life?
Confidence, it's especially here in Canada, very difficult to say, because I would not tell that here we have like the fashion. We have some rules, right? How you have to wear it. Like there is no, I feel that difference between, for example, Europe fashion in Europe and fashion in Canada, right? So here's people are trying to be all the same, right? Because the mix of culture here, so and when you come here you're trying to be the same as your partner, the same as your co-worker, the same as like especially when you come to work in some big company, so they have the rules, dress code, and you're trying to make the same as the rules set, right? So it's not about the success, it's about to be the same as everyone, the rules showing, but
to connect to your audience.
To connect, yeah. But it's not about that You know, like for me, fashion, it's your expression, what you feel. If you want to show who you are, if you want to show the people what do you feel, what is your personality, do whatever you want, right? And I love when people, you know, like when you're going on the street and you see the people, you know, like bright, you're like fresh air, you know? Oh.
Yeah.
Like not gray, I don't want to tell it, but honestly, especially when winter's coming in Canada, everyone wears the same jacket, same color, you know, like it's very sad, right?
I feel like we're at the start right now. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming, yeah. But finally, it's almost spring, so I believe
this is Canada. I think it's still April till the spring actually comes.
Okay. I believe, you know, like I'm still in that stage that we are going to the summer, so it's gonna be better. But you know, like. Success, like if you connect yourself with the clothes, show it, and you will have the success.
A lot of people say don't judge the book by its cover, but we all know that's exactly what everybody does. The way we dress, the way we fashion ourselves, style, it shows a lot about us.
I know, and you know, like honestly, for example, I have like the bad situation with my memory on the names, right? But for example, if I'm going to some event, I can tell, oh, do you remember that girl? She has like very nice necklace, and I remember that necklace, right? And that was the girl, or it was the man, he has very nice velvet suit. Do you remember him? Like I remember people by their clothes, you know, like unfortunately I don't remember the names, but I remember their clothes.
That is a great way to remember people's names.
But it's what catch the eyes, right? And unfortunately, it's not about that we create it. It's our nature. That you catch the people that you like, someone catch them, or she has such beautiful hair, you know, like such beautiful eyes. But we still, we recognize the people from the clothes, and we said goodbye to the clothes, you know, like you remember the person.
Goodbye to
Yes.
Sadly, we're running out of time, so we have to finish a story right now. I wish we could talk for about 3 hours more. Your stories are very inspirational and very compelling to listen to.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation, and I invite you April 27 to visit our youth.
Remember that.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.